bet you've missed this, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Hi guys, you alright? Yeah, brilliant to be back in front of our supporters at home. We obviously had a pre-season friendly last week here, but be a full house tonight, obviously in a game that means a lot.
Well, we love coming here. The atmosphere is just incredible. You can always feel the excitement, the anticipation. I suppose the difference maybe this season, the expectation now as well. So how much do you think your success might ride on channeling that in the right way?
Yeah, we've got to make it, bring out the best in us, of course. We've spoken about that and been open with it. We know what our aims are this year, probably along with about 15 other teams. We know what the championship's like. But all we can do is look after ourselves, try and be the best us we can be. And yeah, I've liked the look of us in pre-season. We're going to continue to get stronger over these next few weeks as well. There's no doubt about that. I think we've got some big players to return soon, which is great news. We've been missing them since about February, March time. But I think tonight's a real celebration of our academy. We've got 2 academy graduates starting, deservedly so. They're brilliant young players, and we're really excited to see them perform tonight. Young Ruel as well. So 3 teenagers starting, a couple on the bench. It's a really good night for the football club in that respect.
Rob, it's the first time you've actually started a teenager in a league game. I don't know if you actually knew that, but how good is Joe Johnson, and how much has Ruel Walters brought to the team? Because having all those injuries, especially in defence, it's an important game today for them to get the ground running.
It's a huge game for them, and obviously they come in, we believe in them. They've performed really, really well in pre-season. But of course, this is when it matters. So we'll see tonight. I can see. I'm looking forward to the game. I can see a really good performance. I think there'll be mistakes by everyone, and that's fine. That's human nature. We've got to learn and work through that as well. But hopefully we can force them into a few. But we've got really high hopes for these young players, and that's why we're playing them. And I think we're growing, we're evolving as a football club, and we want to produce our own. The academy worked incredibly hard for a long time now to bring through some really good players. They're reaping their rewards tonight. 2 of them start, and as I say, deservedly so.
What can Zach Nelson bring to the group?
We're excited about Zach. He's a good footballer. I think you're going to like him, and we won't put too much pressure on him now. He's got legs, he can run, but he can handle the ball as well. Really intelligent player, can play in a number of different positions. Tonight, a little bit more withdrawn in midfield, but he can operate higher up the pitch as well. I really like him.
You talk about challenges in the defensive unit. You've got to talk about the other side as well. The boys up top. Are you prepared for all scenarios? There's a lot of interest in there, or are you resigned to the fact of losing one of them?
We don't need to lose. We don't need to lose anybody. I think I've been consistent in this message. Because of the way we operate, there was no one that needed to lose their jobs. There was no one that needed to be sold. So we're in a strong position as a football club. We found the window difficult. We've been working really hard to try and bring in 1 or 2, and we will get there as well. But no, we're in a strong position. So I think the only way anyone was to go is if we can improve and use that. That's the only way that we will let anyone go.
Now, there's a lot of things about managers when they talk, and players talk about environment and culture. Now, for yourself, it's the same voice, it's the same principles you implement. What have you done to mix it up to kind of galvanise that group? The relegation hangover, you've got to pick them up and know the environment, and that space is very important for you.
It was an exciting journey that we've been on. Last time we were in the championship, it was incredible for us. Last year was an amazing experience for me and for these players. We all aspire to be in the top league, in the Premier League. That's where we want to be, and unfortunately we fell short. But what we all felt was the growth and the improvement in everyone, and that we can hang on to that. And I think that's the way that we try to look at things. So I think every one of those players there that were there last year have improved and have grown, and that's down to the environment. I like to think, not all us and coaching. That's down to them, because they're really good athletically, mentally as well, and I think technically as well, really improving. So we've hung on to that, and hopefully we can grow into this league and show we're about in a different way to maybe when we were here last time.
Well, Rob, it's a massive night for you, so we'll let you continue your preparations.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. Best of luck with it all. The Luton manager, Rob Edwards, just joining us there, ready to get the campaign underway.